Welcome to another First Impressions. We are playing GreedFall II, The Dying World today. This is not out yet, or it's out in early access, but we're going to give it a go. I've not played any GreedFall games before, so this is going to be an interesting challenge for me. I'm using mouse and keyboard as opposed to a controller, so I'm bound to be terrible, because I don't use mouse and keyboard very often. So here we go. Let's see what the game is all about, and let's see if we think it is worth you getting.
If you want this portrait to bear any resemblance to you, stop fidgeting. Stand up straight.
Stand up straight, boy!
And turn your head towards me. There. Hold that pose.
Hold that pose. I wonder if that voice actor is actually British. Oh, we get to...
What brought you to Teer Fradee?
What brought you to Teer Fradee?
We need a... Alright, let's get a bold guy to start with. Where is the bold guy? I can't be playing a game without a bold guy. Is this going to be my first issue with this game? I need a bold man. Okay, this is inappropriate. This is inappropriate that there's no bold people. We're going to go with this. I know some people really love the character creation stuff. I just am not that bothered about it. I know some people, in fact I saw a tweet the other day, someone saying some people spend like an hour in the character creation screen. But I just don't do that. I just am not that fussed.
No, not you! We'll make them pay for this.
Tab next. So what's this? Okay, let's just tab to finish. Why not? Is the character ready? Who knows?
Been throwing all these sketches.
So that your island can be appreciated by
A nice little introduction to character creation there, though, like the portrait drawing thing.
We have so much to learn, and who knows? The flora of your country could very well save mine.
Save it from this.
I hope
sickness
there's
you told me about.
a tutorial in this game because
Yes.
I got no idea. I got no idea how to play this game.
It's taken so many lives back home. I do hope we haven't brought it here too. I heard there were some sick people in the village.
Why did you come here then?
Let's talk about something else.
If you were so ill and everyone was dying,
Is the day Nilan and I begin our initiation.
I thought as much.
why did you bring the illness here?
Here in the village. Congratulations. You must. Your mother approaches and she doesn't seem too pleased.
Your mother approaches and she doesn't seem too pleased. Everyone is counting on you. Come on, Minan. Minan wants to see you. Oh, leave with Darren. Leave with Darren, stay with Furkan. I think we should probably leave with Darren.
Leave you. Our chief summons me.
Go. But do come and see me again when you can. I'd very much like to hear about this ritual.
WSDA. Or double click the intended position. Hold and slide the mouse to rotate the camera. Zoom in and zoom out with the mouse wheel. Okay. Oh, the controls are slightly weird. You have to... like, the camera doesn't rotate based on you just moving the mouse. You have to actually hold down the right mouse key and slide the mouse to rotate. Hey now. Excuse me, sir. Is that normal for an RPG game? Tofflan taught me a new spell. I can make leaves appear. Anybody need some leaves? If you need some leaves, I can make some leaves. We don't need any leaves, mate. Nobody needs leaves. What do you think we are, trees? He's got to talk about the ritual. See you later, Mom.
Fravins empfangt de dierna an hevigem. Buterach, ma vridan deot nes set mat. Smewin quisem se kavinanem samelnes diernam toflanem.
A lot of chat. A lot of chat. Yeah, let's get in there. Journal log. On your way to the chief's house, meet Neelan and Shader. They too have been summoned by Minan to discuss the initiation. Mev and Tofflan, your master, are with him. Your mother has informed you that Minan, your leader, wishes to meet you to discuss your initiation. Okay. Oh, she's like she's like Harley Quinn. If Harley Quinn was a witch doctor. So this is like a native tribe, and these foreigners have come along.
Nilan, es dechem dam kasin, es meshedam, voglinde kaishedan.
Vridenger, es les anumam, muikri modorik.
What is this rootless? What's this rootless nickname?
Sago es esa, si arula mayaidam. Tusidame saradido.
So these foreigners have come. Foreigners in a foreign land have had disease. They're bringing the disease here. Where is this set? I mean, I should know this, really, shouldn't I? I'm sorry to hear that. Mev and I are not of the same mind when it comes to foreigners. So the witch doctor woman's gonna guide us through the last part of the ritual. This is gonna be a this is how you use controls type situation. He's got a bit of a veiny thing going on. He's very red-faced, that guy is. The other guy's very veiny. Ask about the argument.
Anas tanguas rid. Quae red radi descavevam.
Samo radi tu quiz. Nakoidem amandeam samada cavern.
They're arguing about the fact they don't share the same opinion about foreigners.
A contaridem es anaogi maragdent. Sagnaule. Quedem es quintagent aule srog.
Blaming foreigners for everything. Oh, very relevant, isn't it? Very relevant. That's what it's like living in the UK at the moment. Yeah, he is a friend. I'm not gonna renounce him.
Vorkent dan da duvarregu es vir. Asmeu in emes fuladem buda ad aberrag da nees luchto.
Ad loreto, crimo derit mavanteama.
So he's learning, and they're all getting uppity about it. Ask about Mev. Great mistress of wisdom. He's very toothy, this guy. Based on the kind of pronunciation of the language there, it's very like what's this ritual we're talking about? What? Did he not go through the same ritual when he was young? Why are we the first ones to be going through this ritual? Are we becoming sages? Let's leave.
Enkar said, "Ekorei kam davani legiside arechte gledan."
Alochedar havoel.
We'll do everything to fulfill the hopes of the village. The mini-map provides you an overview. You can view the map by pressing N. Maps. Newlands family house. Dispensary. Ritual arena. Okay, I think that's where we're going. Oh, it's gonna take some getting used to this having to hold the button to rotate the camera. Hang on. It's like a little dinosaur. Excuse me, kind sir. We're going to be in charge of the final stage. Don't worry about my painted face. Clicking on a target allows you to lock onto it, check its status, and attack it. With auto attack mode activated, your character continues to attack their locked target when they have no more orders. Basic attacks do not consume action points, but rather regenerate them.
Let's show them what we're made of.
In tactical view, you can study your enemies, think out a plan of action, and issue up to 3 orders to your characters. You are not required to pause the game, and your orders will be executed. Press left shift. Press left shift, unpause while staying in tactical view. Move camera. Take the time to read their description when the game is paused in tactical view. Casting a skill. Oh my god, skills consume action points and have a cooldown. Ironbreaker inflicts heavy damage on the target's armor and deflection. Some of the damage is inflicted directly on the target's taunt. Okay. Oh. Companion selection. Select on the character of their portrait. Select the character on their portrait. In tactical, you can plan out battle by issuing up to 3 orders for each of your companions. You can press left shift to unpause the battle and see your orders executed. Their life, their physical armor, their listing. Oh dear. Oh, I don't really have the keyboard for this. All the F buttons, I don't have them. This is my naivety with RPG games.
Estonea, ja diglenend ag amkerdend es Swiss ja foia duer a recore.
Have I got the answer wrong?
Arberd ed already.
Sa amarag moy. Navreg dis fors moenem oleg de karanser sen. Jamen nista nes der. Monesained nes wisfarnes luchtomanes direm. Es kaieren jam vogelade. De me vrang gemesin. Klos du kiedon tiri. Avel du colli lagachtas re antamen lag. Lemat adnoedam dau to.
2 missions already, guys.
Estrade amaroigade etenaisem de yam quent Swiss reena. Aragdis ebunedem ayagam. Estortem al yam adnoedam dam fis huis direm.
The forest once teemed with animal life. Now it struggles to feed your people, and the life of undergrowth withers and fades.
Vregadi sen alboy siandawi. Milemen aberdisa bien varhas.
En velne dendere renoixe kaha ole de kad.
Klos dis me radedao kahuis valem. Vregdi suis vante MCS. Fravin ma his kenne.
Yeah.
Jo.
Don't just take what I'm saying.
Quodes radeem vregar.
Boot Fradaiem for huelmes kassem farved folad. Reum den contortam neis luchtom.
This guy's like, I just want peace in my life.
Quella ridenger. Mad. Tegadis no agadregdis quantore bander satorten.
Es esaminama.
Let's allot a new skill point to your character.
Dalung.
Inventory. Journal. Party. What have I got here? I've got no coins. Where's these skills? Skills, here we go. I've got 1 point available. Increases damage. Paths of protection, paths of destruction, paths of charity, paths of war. Violent charge. Where do we go? There's so many routes. Taunt. Hurtful words. Yeah, I'm going to unlock this. I think we got a talent point as well, didn't we? Allows you to detect important elements in the environment's traps. Increase the chance of tracking test success displaying important objects. Unlocks the ability to make level 1 ointments. Stealth, alchemy, mechanics. Let's just go with that for now. Did I do that? Confirm. And we got some attributes as well. Endurance, focus. Perception, agility, strength. Will. Let's improve that. Okay, I think we're done there. Come on. Let's improve that. Confirm that. So a bit more focus. There's so bloody many of them. Skills, we've got 1 skill point available. Let's Let's unlock that. Got attribute. He's got pretty good focus. Let's increase his strength. And then let's give her a bit more agility. Is that, am I doing the right things, guys? Did I finish her skills? What's this one here? Alright, let's unlock that. Confirm. I think we are done. I think we're done with everything.
A vogel duis. Kun it mende to city?
Okay. So we go. Healing potions, journal. Complete initiation missions. Woodland life is dying out and the whole village will soon run out of game to eat. You must discover what's going on with the woods and make sure everything gets back to normal. For several weeks, some villagers have been suffering from an unknown disease and the condition is worsening. Men fears they've caught a disease that inflicts inhabitants of the distant continent. She asks you to find a cure. In the ancient forest. Visit Tofflin and the sick. Okay, let's go to the ancient forest then. Map, ancient forest. Do we... Okay, cool. Oh. Oh, hang on. There's someone to speak to Denid. Let's speak to Denid for a second. Denid.
Is a canum already done?
Where's all these animals gone?
Na fravin quad voglen said. Sages vir sevoquel. O agenim quasalem fricte de bien sienda de dedon. Da barbadam da veru dar neuda par hassad fair. Bol crecti thou. Anamali kenny anamar villa yam ludum seg. Perended com farweda canaidir bar.
Traneut quid betrichs wind grechanda ana bali. Samelsin echter idedent quies.
Escolda regus a nama vetrechan erenoix.
They destroy and take. They're all so bloody xenophobic, these guys are.
Toigdent kavila ola ledi. Samel sakon. Ya esenole heniedem vedemenno.
Burufara cretin de rego arcon. Sac sienten farberu betrechemenail. Anasto wigawa milementen. Barig. Mende magalea quinak dactam. Adreg den quaha vedon ane arm.
Anna adregende reduven. Na brogdedwint.
Are you worried about this?
Mas betraken barig. Es volla takadeti diuen men fraga raigident.
Quite a few scars on her face, she has.
Puslan suis lerg.
Mamendum de Hairagi Kongubari agen Eilimen, es radeem tegedem de wind sunuset.
Okay, so that's already marked on there. Oh, down here. I really need to get used to this map movement. Signposts indicate the direction of various locations. Graphically, the game looks quite nice. Like the environment is. I can't run off there. Let's go back down here. Ay, ay, ay. I imagine anyone who's played an RPG, like regularly, when you advance stealthily near enemies, a detection indicator appears above their head. If your presence is detected, the indicator will fill up. If you are perceived as dangerous, this will trigger combat. The indicator switches from...
Oi, quid requesentas meuna?
Quod dagumegoits tu en regem?
What are your dreams for the future? I'm going deep immediately. Straight into the big questions.
Vogelai krabedig jagaid rigem puisek an evigem. Sages folladem smeundes de reques oil?
Ja. Es swisag me da rabi
Oh!
tu sies casonei.
Cagwen odachtam. Ages folladem caid sadoneien mas meune kenne. Agato, as sonegad seg. Coid done kayam en veorts da renau tavier.
Ja. Quel shed nemen buto saquen.
I was hoping you'd be the one.
Es cohideto. Adeimem na arolamai dasa.
Yeah, I am direct.
Harade fared nas kaire hamsterem dasa batem radidawi. Nas meuns? Es vel da hadregal da harolamoidi suisoglendi.
Ratidam es adevan everach.
Kagwenodachtam. Es me antadabem. Ole.
You better be. I've just told you how much I love you. I don't think my left shift works. You just stay where you are. And then I'm gonna go Sheeda. Basic attack. Shockwave on this person. Then I go me. Ironbreaker. And then...
Es mor echt trag da neist.
If you don't wish to control the option allows you to use action points free. These cascades, however, you have no access to consumables.
Henessem eluchton je berdem ent samila.
Verdunta helgam de samel sitten.
Es quadradi. Sag koldum neo link widum de winktiern. Ex reden veid adiven. Atosident indredau evrages.
Go and pick that up. Okay, where are we going now? This way, I think.
Es esa with Wotam Selgas. Es nama hankinam do hoiragi wint lorgomenno.
Can you use this workbench? What can I do? Nothing at the moment, I don't think. Keep clicking off the screen, sorry.
Ja, es anken vardo da oret.
Ask about... Okay. So I feel like we need to go... Which way do we go? Over here, yeah. Find the clan hunters, perfect. Let's go and find these clan hunters. Not that way. Let's go this way, follow the path. Are we heading in like vaguely the right direction here? Yeah, I think we're going good. You have a chance. Tracking view. Lots of traps, look. Where am I going? Up this way? It's the traps, isn't it? It's the traps. It's obviously the traps.
Es es ein Kongo baragenoila. Es ein contortament.
Din, voret muent.
Then go oosh. Oosh. And then I want you to go here, here, here.
Show them what we're made of.
Come on, come on.
My armor is not good anymore.
Shadow, come over here. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Attack him, attack him, attack him. Yeah, baby. Why do I keep clicking off the screen like that? Why? Right, come on now.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Go, 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 go.
Be careful. Your armor no longer protects you.
Oh, intense.
Oh, es far nu Fradee da he hawelas ja burt hoesa. Es slan me, sag brender far makelei en rennon erni. Anna tug du quada hengeri dent ector grectidor, dent quaes moi. Nasiendu degedak dent da haku voredi, but ector nadent.
Where did these traps come from, kind sir?
Ja, en enige dent quahe venden, yeramendent. Es een salgament casin, da hecro kenna.
Smeunze mis quintag de hesien dau esitena sadelan.
Es daug, mareden sa genen e mila en engladem ovonag, ag ector hanoidu. Genta, benen olbi adidawi. Chrectidend oila ja abelend keur. Neu tosrenen vigage janas enkanam da viut en salgam da varadent. Ages folad en maradend magaranta.
A lot of reading. I wonder if there's an option to... I mean, I don't know whether this would be a good thing, but whether there's an option to turn on the English.
Es rade da hari ragi dagas da verudent echteresin. En selam sadalan.
Ad lor hedar. Veldezon samir safrag. Es kan semelent ka neodam jam fravind.
Navel du sabaton queseis. Sag exien ad furkan dam gleusan oiorni. Sien deva roidu de hangarident. Kesen agledem ea gungabair.
Oh, they just literally left him.
Frektis quid friktid vel, sag frektis eden.
Linquid veludedam. Escleusem renais.
Made of a strange metal.
Fregde de wind venum juri. Es had grimo derig. Ma vrek es fonteram oirk da gochsam.
Es vel es in na tegedach en fonteram, sagt tegedach sachu voridi.
Ma bruis es smeuin angeirad. Freg du
Ad lochidar.
We did it. Good job I practiced on those traps before we came.
Es rade de hairagi requis de sibidach chedawi. Fragberu var hastuis. Lemmat es rade adgailu quid furkandan. Kumaros on Amsterdam. Sin.
There we go. We freed so many people.
Ja, ad lorida. Na kante be de bruder mansa wegen. Sa quensit makrekt mara geduven.
Es rade anioente adiaden. Dis frag siente kengu.
The village hunters are being attacked by wild hounds. You should rescue them as fast as possible. They won't hold up for much longer. Rorg and Barrow got caught in an iron trap. They'll die. You managed to remove the iron jaw, but he's still suffering from injuries. You managed to remove the iron jaw trap. He's still suffering, but now he's free and out of harm's way. I need 2 minor lizard ointments and 2 minor healing potions. Okay. So how do I... What, how do I want shader. Shader, can you... minor healing potion. Can I use that? Shader. I don't know what I don't know what's going on here. So lost.
Es war has ni.
I arrived at request the side wind crackton. Citizen sa kom lorg.
Okay, you can't take them back to camp.
Beruden var has kohedunused.
Na, for hier.
For varsche dera voiden. Quen toigen vigagael. Je tosrenender are poligam kreis.
Map. Journal. You need 2. Alright, what? So where do I get the healing potion? Do I have to craft it? I don't have it in my inventory, do I? Energize minor healing potion. And I need 2 minor lizard ointments and 2 minor healing potions. I don't know how to get that, to be honest. Let's just, I guess, we keep exploring. This way, I think. Just have a look at the map. Ah, no, I want to go this way. I'm going to go the opposite way. Alright, we're going to go and investigate these trappers. And then I'm going to give you my overall view on my experience with the game so far. Oh dear.
Dag da close quite ruddy dent dwind CS.
What are you doing here?
Oh dear.
This is our camp.
We got spotted.
All the permits we need to hunt as much as we want. So get out of here.
The traps you set everywhere are killing all the animals in the wood without distinction. Soon there won't be any more game to hunt.
Yeah? And? Why should I care?
Why kill more than you need? We depend on hunting too.
More than we need. But our need is infinite, child. We don't just kill these critters for food.
The skins bring in a fortune. And we're not about to
Right.
give them up.
They don't care about the native people.
Which we'll soon be doing too, by the way.
We'll be back.
Right. Get out of here. We won't miss you.
These foreigners are like a plague. I mean, some of these foreigners.
Es kommen kat quadradid et yernahar. Ages radei da hairagi es sagas da yigeda nes luchtumenten. Nasvir. Anes adregamas da velumevas. Farwidatsi.
All right, listen. I'm gonna hold it there. I think it's worth saying to start with. I haven't really played these kind of turn-based RPG games. So my experience is super low. And therefore figuring out some of the mechanics and stuff is taking me a bit of a time. I imagine there's people watching this who play RPG games that are just like, oh, why aren't you doing this? This is really obvious. Like, da 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 da. I am getting a little bit lost in the game. Like, I don't necessarily know whether what I'm doing is the right thing. I mean, I'm only an hour or so in, less than that. So I imagine with more hours, your experience on like knowing what's actually happening will get greater and greater. Because a lot of the games I play are just on rails, you know, you just follow the path and, you know, all the mechanics are very, very clearly taught to you as you go through. There's no worry about which buttons do I press, where's everything. There's so much going on in here. Also, I've got a stupid keyboard that doesn't have the F keys and stuff. Or it does have the F keys, but I have to change the function. Like, I don't have the keyboard even to be able to use all the functions in the game using only the keyboard. So I'm clicking around on the mouse a lot. So this is a new experience for me, and it's probably going to take quite a lot of getting used to. So it's really hard for me to give you a, you know, is this a good RPG based on my first impressions? I'm not 100%. It's a new experience for me. There seems to be a decent storyline building up. There seems to be some emotion. There seems to be some connection. You know, there's going to be some decisions to be made between, you know, you've got some foreigners that are friends and some foreigners that are killing the forest. You know, how do you distinguish between those two things, and how, you know, what decisions you make and what effect will that have on the whole story? As a complete new player to this kind of game, you know, it would probably be helpful to have more explicit tutorials and more explicit, like, this is what's happening. So, for example, when it's like you can come out into your tactical view and you can give, you know, up to 3 orders per person. When I'm clicking on stuff, I'm like, has that got all the 3 orders? Are they going to do all the 3 things? Like, is this what's happening? Should I be pausing again and redoing another set of 3 orders for each person? You know, obviously part of it is that it feels, you know, when you're in those little mini battles and you're trying to have to look after 3 people, 3 characters, and make sure they've got orders, make sure they've got health, whatever, you know, part of the challenge is that you've got a lot going on. But then there's things like, you know, with part of that mission of like, you've got to get a healing potion and a lizard ointment or something. That's it. There's no other instructions. I don't even know what to ask. I don't know where to go. I don't know where those are. Do I have to craft them? How do I craft them? What do I need to get? Like, there's like lots of missing information. But I do think that is part of the challenge of these games, is that it's not necessarily holding your hand all the way through. Like, everything else, environment graphics, you know, the storyline looks to be building nicely. I think my main issues with this come out of inexperience with RPG games. But then my question is, you know, how do you get into RPG games without some instruction? That's my biggest question. I'm sure if I went out to some of my creative friends or some of my RPG friends and was like, look, what's the, you know, how does this work? What am I supposed to be doing here? They would be like, oh, it's simple. Just do this, 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 and this. When you're in this situation, then, you know, go into your tactical view. How do you know the orders are being placed? Oh, well, this is how you can see that. Maybe there's things that I'm just missing. So it's an interesting one to review for me, just because I kind of don't know what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing, and I'm sure another 3-4 hours in the game that experience would build and I'd know a little bit more about what I was doing. But it takes, I know with, like, you know, just Elden Ring as an example, I know that's not necessarily an RPG in the same sense, it's not a turn-based game like this, but it took me like 10-20 hours just to get my head around, oh, these are all the different stats, these are what they mean, these are, you know, it took me 20 hours to get into the game. It was my first Souls-like game, and I feel like this might be a similar thing where it's like, it's gonna take me a while to go, these are all the different stats, these are what they mean, this is what I should be leveling up, this is how to correctly use a tactical view. You know, I'm kind of just guessing, and I guess that's how you learn, but I feel like there's so many potholes. And probably part of the reason is there's so many different ways you can play a game like this that it's difficult to say, like, you know, it's difficult to hold your hand through it. I don't think that's the point of this game. So it's enjoyable. And if you're into RPGs, I think this would be right up your street. I think I need to spend a little bit more time with it just to get my head around all the different elements. But like gameplay wise, there's some weird things, and maybe RPG people will just be saying that's absolutely normal, like having to hold down the right key to rotate the camera, you know, is weird for me. Some of the other functions are you know, fairly similar mouse and keyboard wise. There's just some little oddities in there for me, but that might just be because that's normal RPG stuff, you know, getting used to using more of the keyboard. There's lots of stuff that I think people are just going to go, Charm, you've got no idea what you're talking about, you're just inexperienced. This, I've enjoyed what I've played so far. I'd have loved a bit more of a in-depth tutorial. I think, you know, a bit more of a step by step. Here, you know, here's how you know what's happening, here's this, here's that, here's a typical way to play, but find your own way to play, something like that. But I think, you know, I just need to crack on with it and go, keep pushing forward and see if I can learn what's going on, or whether it just remains a mystery to me and I just kind of bumble my way through the game. Anyway, if you want more first impression videos, please do hit that subscribe button. There's lots more coming. You can also go and check out the Charm Diaries, which is my content creator blog. And don't forget to follow me on my other channels. You find all the links on charmthegamer.com. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one.